Happy Friday, SAC fans. I'm Christian Stryker, and here's the SAC Daily Dose for Friday, January 19th, 2018. And here's what's happening. Leading off in SAC basketball news, 2 women's basketball teams and 3 men's basketball teams represented the SAC in the latest national polls. On the women's side, Carson Newman is ranked number 9 in the latest WBCA poll and number 8 in the D2 CIDA poll, while the Wingate women are also ranked in the D2 CIDA poll, coming in at number 20. In the men's basketball action, Lincoln Memorial is ranked number 3 and Queens is ranked number 4 in the NABC poll. And in the D2 CIDA poll, LMU is number 3, Queens is number 5, and Carson Newman comes in at number 18. Sticking with men's basketball, earlier this week, Small College Basketball announced the top 100 watch list for the 2017-18 Bevo Francis Award, which is comprised of student athletes on the watch list. Student athletes on the watch list are comprised of the best players from Division II, Division III, the NAIA, USCAA, and the NCCAA. There were a total of 47 Division II players named to the list. Lincoln Memorial had the most of any D2 team with 3. That was Dorian Pinson, Trevon Shaw, and Emmanuel Terry. Also from the SAC were Charles Clark from Carson Newman and Todd Withers of Queens. The winner of the Bevo Francis Award will be selected on April 2nd. And finally in basketball action, here's a rundown of the winning teams from the past week. First for the women, Tusculum, Wingate, Anderson, Lincoln Memorial, Catawba, Carson Newman, Lenore Ryan, and Newberry all picked up wins. And then for the men, Carson Newman, Tusculum, Coker, Catawba, Queens, LMU, Newberry, and Anderson all picked up wins. Be sure to visit our website at thesac.com for the latest standings and scores for men's and women's basketball. Up next, we move to our spring sports as the SAC softball preseason and all-conference teams were released on Thursday. Carson Newman was picked to be the favorite, with Lincoln Memorial coming in at number 2 and Coker at number 3. This is the first SAC spring sport preseason poll and all-conference team to be released, with baseball, men's and women's lacrosse, and men's and women's tennis coming out over the next few days. So be sure to stop by thesac.com to see all the preseason polls and the all-conference teams. In campus news, Anderson's VP for Athletics, Bill DeAndre, announced he will be stepping down effective May 1st. During DeAndre's tenure, the Trojan Club grew 8-fold, while significant enhancements to the weight room, Trojan Club, the Abney Athletic Center, and Anderson Memorial Stadium were all realized. Anderson student-athletes also performed well in the classroom, boasting the highest department GPA on record at the conclusion of the fall 2017 semester. We'll certainly miss Bill, and we wish him the best in all his future endeavors. Up next, we have some news from the NCAA Convention, which is currently taking place in Indianapolis. The D2 Management Council endorsed a plan to increase membership participation in the NCAA Injury Surveillance Program. The plan seeks to have at least 30% of D2 schools voluntarily submit data on at least 2 sports per season by June 2019. The D2 President's Council approved the allocation of nearly $1.3 million to cover 23 budgetary requests. Those include the officiating fee increases, moving the Division II baseball championship to a super regional format, expanding the championship bracket for women's soccer, and increasing the squad size and travel parties for the tennis championships. And now for the famous sports quote of the day. This comes from Chicago Cub Chris Bryant. Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your ears. Self-doubt kills dreams. You are more capable than you think. You can find the links to all these stories in the description below and on our homepage at thesac.com. Make sure you give us a thumbs up by liking this video, and please share with all your friends. Also, make sure you click on the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever we have new videos we post. That's going to do it for me today. But be sure to join us again for the next installment of the SAC Daily Dose. That'll be on Monday, January 22nd. And I leave you today with a highlight clip from Lincoln Memorial's Emmanuel Terry, as he was the Sports Center top play from the Rail Splitters win over Carson Newman on Wednesday.